Now everybody want the full Saturday parties. This is the birth of the Almighty. Now everybody want the full Saturday parties. This is the birth of the Almighty. Now everybody want the full Saturday parties. This is the birth of the Almighty. 3 DJs, 5 MCs, getting pops all over praise, rocking uptown beat. 1979, that's a long time, but that's about the time I wrote my first rhyme. Saying, yeah, my brother till he told me to quit. If we say the same rhyme, shot that shit ain't legit.
Peace, everybody. Welcome to the AMF show. This is Big Ra, one half of the Almighty Force, with my partner here.
Kev Young.
We got a special guest up in the house. You know, the OG, all the shorties from my side of town. Big Mark in the building.
What's going on?
Yep.
Glad to be here.
All right, man. Thank you for coming. You know, before we get into my man Big Mark, you know, I just want to give a shout out to Jay Vaughn, you know, my son Jay Vaughn, who made this possible for us to be here. Want to give a shout out to my brother Shy. He's chilling out in Hawaii right now. Nice. I want to give a shout out to the Bars and Hoops family. Stills be the great. Saw him at the cookout on Saturday. Give a shout out to my man Tiny, who's in the building. All right. I just want to shout out the AMF family, you know, all the staff and the coaches, you know, the Ask You dancers, all the kids and the parents that been in Almighty Force throughout the years. Thank you. All right. On what's coming up, Spit or Quit, Volume 2 is coming up this Sunday, September 8th. Me and my brother Shy, we was on Volume 1. We had 50 MCs. Brothers like Ice-T was on it. G-Dep was on it. Tretch from Naughty was on it. You know, and the brothers from Uptown, those old fantastic romantic brothers, they was on it. You know, this one, Volume 2, I'm hearing Chuck D gonna be on it. I'm hearing the Queens legend Mikey D gonna be on it. The Cypher Sound, original Cypher Sound, they gonna be on it. Speaking of Cypher Sound, you know, they're gonna have a party on October 19th, the Grand Ballroom in Rochdale Village. The D League is gonna be starting up sometime in September. My son ain't telling me a definite date yet. Also, it's gonna be an Almighty Force Invitational Tournament going on this fall. All right. Kev, you remember like me and Kev, we was in 226 when it first started. When I met Big Rod, you know Big Rod used to referee for us. Yeah. So we was in it from the beginning. And you know, we was like coaching teams. You know, I think it might have started in like 155. It was a great thing that came to our hood because nothing was going on in our hood. Like that was even before we was doing anything. You know, so it was a great thing that came to the hood. We appreciate you for keeping it going, not just for keeping it going, you know, for keeping us up in the building, right?
Y'all family, man. Y'all family.
Yo, it was mad love because you started, you know, when you first came on board, me and Shy was doing it, and now you're doing it with Jay Bond. Yeah. So that's nothing but love. And I'm saying, you know, you're a cool dude. Kev, you remember 226 when you was coaching? My team, I had DJ Don DeMarco to be touring with Fat Joe and Ja Rule and all of them. Here's my point guard. I had Big Mo Vaughn to be on the radio with Clue all the time. I had my power forward Duke. I had Dez who was down with Onyx. I had a nice little neighborhood crew. You remember who you had on your team?
Not all of them, man.
You remember them,
man? We talked about this before the show.
Hey, come on, man. I'm prepping you.
I remember Dula. Who else you say?
Dula. Did Rod play on your team?
I think so, man.
Oh.
Rodney, you listening? Call in.
Yo, that may love. Maya love.
Oh, that's my daughter. That's my daughter.
All right.
We see you, Maya.
Yeah, shout out to Maya.
That's my baby girl. That's my baby there.
All right. So it's a radio station, Bars and Hoot Radio. So we gotta talk about music a little.
Oh, no doubt.
All right.
I'm happy on that.
All right. So best group all time. Old school group.
All right. We talking singing or rap?
Let's do both.
All right. Rap group. My favorite group. It's the tie between NWA and Run DMC.
Wow. NWA.
NWA, Run DMC.
Run DMC. Wow.
R&B singing group. Temptations.
All right.
Temptations.
Okay. Current.
Rapper now. My favorite rapper of all time is Jay-Z.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Okay.
Group now. There ain't too many really R&B groups now. You know what I mean?
All right.
I mean, if I could go back, I guess 2000s.
You said that
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
right?
I mean, 2000s we could go. I would go New Edition.
New Edition. All right.
New Edition.
All right. Okay. Soloist.
Oh, Luther number one with me.
Oh, okay.
Luther
All right. How about hip hop? Best solo. Oh, you say Jay-Z.
Nah, Jay.
You say Jay-Z.
Yeah.
All right.
Luther and Patty. Those are my two right there.
Okay. All right. Best team. Let's switch to basketball.
All right.
Best team of all time.
I'm a diehard Knicks fan, so I mean, I gotta go with one of my Knicks teams, the '99 Knicks that lost in the finals.
Okay.
Or what was that? 2000 and the Knicks team with Ewing in them that lost to Olajuwon with Starks and Mason. And them
I think that was like 94.
That like 94, right? The 2000 was Sprewell and Allen.
Yeah,
Houston,
that was that.
99 Knicks with Ewing. 99 Knicks with Ewing.
Okay. All right. Best current team.
Knicks, man. Knicks all day. Look, I got my camera tilted so you can see the Knicks.
That's what's up.
I don't like the Yankee thing.
That's Steele's team, right?
Look, I'm not digging that little Yankee thing right there. I'd rather Met there, but it's all right.
Still Bronx.
Listen, I live in the Bronx, but listen. Okay, see, people laugh at that. I was born in Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn.
Me too.
Right, I lived in Brooklyn up until 18.
Okay.
And it was Mets for me. I'm a Mets fan. Diehard Mets fan.
All right.
Yeah, they're over there. Yeah, but I'm behind the Yankee thing. Yeah.
Okay. So this is my man's favorite subject right here. Best player. Best player.
Don't say the wrong player, man.
Best player. Old school first.
Old school?
Let's go old school.
All right. Are we saying best player or who I like?
You get how you want to do it?
Yes, who you like, really?
Who I like?
Who you think is the best player?
All right. Back then, Dr. J was my guy.
Okay.
Mine too.
Okay.
Dr. J was my guy.
Okay.
Agreement.
Okay.
Now
You
LeBron.
can't go from Dr. J.
LeBron.
You can't go from Dr. J to LeBron, man. That's
LeBron.
impossible, yo.
LeBron. The greatest all-around player of all time. All around, he the greatest. I mean, Mike is the best. But I'm not a Mike fan. I'm a Knicks fan. So I don't like Jordan. I'm a LeBron.
You got all the wrong answers.
Okay. You said we gonna Ryan, he said tell your story, Big Mark. So we're gonna get into your story.
All right.
Okay. So, I known you for quite a few years, but I don't really know your basketball history.
All right, my
Right.
basketball history. All right.
All right.
It was cut short. All right, I'll tell you. All right.
Yeah, well, because I don't know, like if you played like high school,
No,
like all of that.
I was at Boys and Girls,
Okay.
and
I see why. What years?
I graduated 84. So I played.
Yeah.
I was on the JV team in the 10th grade. I came there in the 10th. I was at Horsey Junior High School in Bushwick in the 9th grade. I went to Boys and Girls in 10th grade. Played JV, started. So I'm like, okay, cool. I did pretty good. So I'm like, all right, I could make varsity. But I knew I wasn't going to varsity now because Pearl was there. Elmer Anderson.
I
Was
was thinking.
So,
that.
Oh,
yeah.
it's a
so
wrap.
they was
You know what I
there.
mean?
Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they was
yeah,
there
yeah,
when
yeah.
you was there.
Right, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So,
And Pearl was, man, Pearl
He
was
was-
something different.
the best player I've seen with my
Yeah.
own eyes that I've known, that I know,
Yeah.
He's the best. But
Yeah.
after that, Alexander Hamilton closed.
Yeah, and Hamilton, they had them dudes.
They had
Ice
Beetle, they had
Reynolds,
Ice Runners. That was
Reynolds,
that was
that
doing. They
team.
was a little before me, but they was doing Pearl. They was battle boys and girls, boys and
Okay.
girls in Hamilton. But then when they closed, Ed Davender, rest in peace, and
Uh-huh.
rest in peace to Pearl.
Yeah.
Him, Devil Dog, a lot of them, all Americans, they came over to Hamilton. And they came
Became
over
the
to Boys and Girls.
boys. I ain't even
So they came over there with a
Okay.
name already. So I'm like,
Right.
damn, you know what I mean?
right.
So, and now me and Bug, we play for Brooklyn USA. You heard of Brooklyn USA, right?
Yeah, man. I got cut
we,
by them.
Yeah, we played. I played with them, but I wasn't getting no play. I
Don't
wasn't
say
gonna
that
play.
on the radio.
Hey, man. And then, but to me, I don't want to down Brooklyn USA, but this kid, I don't know if you remember this kid named Weaver that used to be with us. He used to go to Adams when we was in Adams. His name was Weaver. He used to live up by 111. Come on, man. He made it, man. He ain't never played ball in his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the hell he made it, man? You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the hell? But rest in peace to my man William Weaver.
Yeah, so
But go ahead.
Hamilton closed. Them players came there, so they got a name. I don't have a name, so I kind of got discouraged. Didn't play. So then my cousin Mike, shout out to Mike. He went to Westinghouse. He didn't play, so he spoke to the coach. They gave me a tryout. So I go to Westinghouse, practice with them. I'm killing. Now y'all remember Gerald Green? He played at Seton Hall.
Gerald Green.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah,
the
yeah,
general.
yeah.
So he was a grade or two behind me. That was my boy. So I tried out with them. I played practice with them. Coach like me, yo, come to Westinghouse. You can play. But the only difference was Boys and Girls was not a vocational school. Westinghouse, you had to have a trade.
Okay,
Boys and
yeah, I
Girls.
remember Westinghouse.
Right, there was no trade there. So
I remember
basically,
Westinghouse.
I had to come there and get left back. I had to do extra year because I had to make up the credits.
Right.
Which was at that point, nobody was reclassed or trying to get left back. You don't want to, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I said no. I stayed at Boys and Girls, and I didn't play. I started working co-op and all that. So I didn't play then. I didn't play high school. I just played summer leagues and tournaments and stuff like that.
Right.
But that's one thing I regret because I graduated high school at 17.
Okay.
So if I did an extra year, graduated at 18, so what? Everybody else is 18.
Right.
But just the fact back then, getting left back, that sounds
Yeah,
crazy. I'm like, nah, I'm not getting left
that
back.
we didn't do that. We didn't do stuff like
Right,
that.
we didn't
not
reclass.
not on purpose.
Yeah, not on purpose.
Back
Right.
then,
So
like
that
back
was
then.
that. Yeah.
You know, now I hear that that's the thing.
Yeah.
You know,
that's the
that-
thing.
that's,
Everybody reclassed it now. So that was it. After that, I just played summer league ball and stuff like that. You know, that
Right.
was it for the basketball. And I also played football. Crazy thing, I played football in Ajax. Well, y'all used to have your tournament.
Okay.
I was on that football field. But
Okay.
I didn't know y'all guys back
Yeah,
then.
we
Listen,
didn't know each other.
I was in Ajax like 20 years ago.
Oh,
I done
okay.
won 3 championships in there.
Okay.
Yeah, playing football. But
yeah,
you know,
man. So you knew what's his name? Silk. It passed.
Who?
So I don't know his government, man. But all them dudes, man, all them dudes from across the bridge, they was playing football, man. All them dudes,
Nah, they DJ Clue, Desert Storm, and all them. They all had teams, Fox team, and all them. Yeah, I played against all them guys, man, and they were good. But we did
that was
our
that
thing.
you talking about that flag football?
Yeah,
stuff.
that rough touch,
Yeah.
the rough touch league, yeah, for the money, yeah.
I remember that league.
And it was
going
crazy
on.
because John Gotti Jr.'s son played in that league.
Oh, really?
And there should be all these fed cars parked over there because there was a lot of gambling. And what happened was
that was going on.
yeah.
on the
Yeah.
other side.
On the other side
Mad
of the
fed
baseball
cars.
field.
Y'all knew that there was a whole house on the corner, right?
Nah, we didn't know about
Y'all ain't know that
man.
either?
Nah. Yo, if you want to call in, we
I didn't go, but I just knew. I heard like I didn't go. Now, no, I didn't go.
I
but
ain't saying you went, bro.
What you talking about, man?
Yeah.
but yeah, man.
I'm looking for the phone number. The phone number is 516-206-0711 if you want to call in. 516-206-0711 if you want to call in. All right, man. So let's talk about, because I like the thing you do, with the kids. So let's talk about how you got into that part, right? How you got into, because I know like in Long Island, like my middle grandson, Janori, they have like a junior high school tournament, right? And back in the days, like we ain't had that in Queens, right? So you and Javon, y'all did something like that. So let's talk about that, and let's just talk about what you do for the kids in the hood.
All right. Well, there's two parts to that. The first part, I'm an educator. I work for the DOE. 36 years. I'm what they call a SAPIS. What that stands for is Substance Abuse Prevention Intervention Specialist. So what that is basically, I do groups, individual, and one-on-one counseling, right? And classroom presentations. I talk about drugs, gangs, sex, peer pressure, self-esteem. I've been doing that now for like 30 years, over 30 years, and my thing is, I am for the kids. I mean, I love to help people. I like helping young kids. I like to see them do better, strive for greatness. So I've been doing that for the longest, and I've been at 226. I am a manager there, and I've been doing that for almost 15 years in Queens. Now, my thing there, that's a sports thing. I love sports. I used to coach. Now, I still coach. Well, I haven't coached in a while. Last time I coached was in the D League. Back-to-back champs, 13U, back-to-back champs. That's when little J Bond was on my team. I got 2 years in a row back-to-back championships. But
okay.
I love sports. I love to see kids play sports, get them off the streets, give them something they can build up the self-esteem and be positive. And that's what it is with sports for me and the kids.
Okay, but so in your opinion, like sports. How important is sports to you for our kids?
It's very important. Sports build character. It builds self-esteem, like I said before. It builds character, teamwork, how to work together, how to get along with people. It'll take a shy kid, put him on a team. After a while, he have no choice but to interact with other people and get out of his shyness. Sports is like one of the most important things a kid can do at that age. It helps you grow into the person that you are going to be, and it keeps you off the streets, man.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's what I looked at sports. Like I played basketball and I ran track in high school. So even though I lived right on Rockaway Boulevard, like if you ride down Rockaway Boulevard going towards the Van Wyck, like I lived like right on 135th and Rockaway. If you look to the right, if you're coming from 226, and you look to the right, it's like, well, the gate used to be like a green and white gate. People used to say we lived in the alley. Yeah. I'm just keeping it 100 and shit. Excuse me, yo. I'm just keeping it 100. But we lived right on the boulevard. Mm-hmm. But because I was in the sports, I ain't get caught up in all of that. In all the hustling stuff that was going on, and all of the now until I got a little older, all of the guys wanting to be gangsters, remember the gangster of the God. We had, we missed all of that as teenagers, so I thought, me personally, I thought the sports was like really important, for me in that standpoint. And then it taught me how to be determined, to get things done. What you think? What you think about that?
The same thing, man. Yo, who knows if we went the other way? I ain't built like that, Nah. Who knows what would have happened? So I'm glad for basketball and sports, period. But
yeah. And what's crazy? Sports, like growing up being a kid, everybody have a dream of being in the NBA. You know what I mean? So with me, that kept me away from drugs. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like a lot of my family fell victim to drugs. Mm-hmm. So sports, like I can't put this in my body if I want to play ball or whatever. So that kept me away from using drugs.
You know, I felt that way one time. And then you meet people. Because I played ball and I started meeting people. And you find out that these people that you're looking up to.
Yeah, they get high. Yeah.
The biggest drug show.
Yeah. But see, I'm talking from a kid like 13, 14, 15, 16.
I get it.
Yeah. But as you get older, you find out everybody's
way,
different dab. Yeah,
I looked
definitely.
up to people and I found out they puffing too. I was like, what? The hell? Then you hear the interviews now. Mike said it. Mike Jordan said it about his team when he came to Chicago. He walked in on some shit. You know, so these people, man,
now they get high. Yeah, they definitely get high. But as a kid, you didn't look at that.
You look up to them.
Yeah. Just
that's who I want to be.
Exactly. So, and then having family members mess around and fall victim, like, nah, I don't want to go that route. That ain't for me.
Life is a hell of a lesson, yo. Life is a lesson.
Definitely,
yo. Yeah, because it was so easy. You know, the guys who we knew that was good, that you would never thought, like, you know, that they were getting high, you know. Yeah. And I ain't talking about smoking no weed. I ain't talking about I'm not even talking about cocaine. I'm about well, I guess crack is cocaine.
But then you had some hustlers that could play ball, but the money was more attractive. You know what I'm saying? I knew a couple of them that can play ball. Like, really, if they kept playing, they can actually play. But the money is better, you know.
Yeah, fast money.
Yeah.
And in the hood, man, you got a couple of paths, you know, and not too many of them are bright. You know what I mean? Because 1 in a million you make in the NBA.
Right.
You know what I mean? Fortunately, Southside got a lot of talent, yo.
Yeah.
You know, we got Onyx, we got ball players. You know what I'm saying? We had singers, funking for Jamaica.
Yeah, them dudes.
Them brothers around the corner. I mean, you know, we got a lot of talent in Queens, man.
Yeah.
When you think about it, there's a lot of talent.
Yeah, a lot of people came from Queens. A lot of different
Kenny Smith, Mark Jackson. Then you got the unmentionables, you know. I'm not saying they're unmentionable, but you got Kenny Patterson.
Yeah.
I didn't know Skip Malou from Queens.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Yeah,
he's a 40.
Because he's always uptown playing, you know what I mean? So I just found out a couple years ago.
But he was from 40, and he was like a, you know, before he, you know, became what Skip to Malou. He was just like, you know, regular
dude from the way.
And he played, but he played for Cardozo, and Cardozo always been like a powerhouse team, like back from when I was playing in like 78, 79.
Yeah, I just saw McClary. I saw him
at the ISA thing.
No, the Bello Day.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I went over there.
Yeah, I went over
there. Yeah, I ain't make it over there. But you know, we had a lot of we had a lot of talent. And there was brothers like you remember that dude? Eddie Harris?
Oh yeah. Do I remember?
Yeah,
George Allen.
Yeah, we ain't talk about George Allen. But but Eddie Harris. But there was another Eddie Harris. I know you talking about the one that played for Jackson.
Yeah.
There was another Eddie Harris that played for Long Island City. Did you know him? Yeah, he was nice. He was probably like a year before me, you know. But because I went to this thing where they used to have that in, I think it was in like St. John's. I think it was in St. John's. And this dude, he played for Long Island City. He was nice. You know, he was like driving baseline, dunking, and he was playing against like Jackson. And back then, Jackson, you know what I'm saying, they had like a 6'7", 6'8" front line. And he was like driving baseline, you know, like dunking and stuff. I was like, yeah, that brother, he was kind of nice. I saw Pearl play. I don't know if it was in St. John's or in the Garden. Like before, like later on, I learned who he was. But he was like a man playing against boys.
He was, yeah.
I was like, he was a big guard, and he was just. I was like, man.
Who was this?
Pearl Washington.
Oh,
yeah. That meant he was like, he was
He did what he wanted. He did what he wanted. He got any spot on the floor, he get there. He did what he wanted.
They're strong, man. Thinking about the guards back then, you know, they wasn't that big, man. You know, so
but they're so strong.
What he had to do.
Yeah, them dudes like him, you know, Mark, all of them dudes. They was like some strong,
big, big.
They're like
guards.
some strong guards, man.
Mark only 6'4", but he wide.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, But I like when you was talking about that you do the part about. All right, so we got somebody calling
What
in.
answer? I don't see what the answer.
Good.
Yeah, good.
We're trying to answer. Keep ringing.
Yeah, keep ringing. We're going to get it together. We're getting it together.
Yeah.
Can I give a plug?
Go ahead. Yeah, no doubt.
Saturday,
Yeah.
September 7th.
Yeah, we was gonna get to all of that. We was gonna get to all of that. We was gonna get to all of that.
Okay, so I'll save it. I'll save it.
Call back.
Whoever that was, call back. Call back, please. Call back. We want the calls.
Technical difficulties.
What's the number again? Rob?
It's 516-206-0711. All right, then press here.
Call in, y'all. Call in. Let's talk.
Yeah. Whoever was trying to call in, if you holler back.
Let's hit listeners on this.
Yeah. The green button, right? All right, the AMF show. I know who this is.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Hey, what's up, J-Mon?
Oh,
Nah, I'm chilling, man. You know, I had to call up my guy Big Mark over there, man.
Yeah, Big Mark in the building.
What up, bud?
Know what's going on, man?
Chilling.
I had a question, man. I had a question for you, man.
Shoot.
I got 2 questions for you, man.
Let's go.
You got to describe yourself using one word. What's that word going to be and why?
One word. Describe myself with one word. Caring. Why? I care a lot about people, sometimes too much, to where, to a fault, I feel might not be the facts or true. I feel sometimes me caring is being taken advantage of.
Right.
So it would be caring.
Okay.
All right. My next one, because I be coming in the gym sometimes. I be seeing you, you know what I mean, coming off the gun from shooting, still playing and stuff like that. Like, are you still currently actively playing basketball, man?
No. Nah, that's because of my foot. You know, I messed my foot up last March, and it still got a little pain. And because I wasn't active, I gained a little more weight than I like. I'm trying to cut that down. My goal is to start playing a little bit, at least a little 3-on-3. I do want to start playing again.
Okay. All right, cool. Now, well, I just wanted to call and shout you out, man, because ever since you stepped foot in 226, man, you've been nothing but a blessing to us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you help you've done so much for so many young kids from our community to not even be from the community. It's much appreciated and truly respected, man, because you didn't have to do that. You could have came to 226 like a lot of people do. You could have came there and you could have just sat there, got a check and went home. But instead, I mean, you created rapport. Has the utmost love and respect for you. So I just wanted to call up and say until you don't feel like it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Hood. I appreciate that. But on top of that, I would like to say thank you, thank Ra, and thank Sha, because when I came here, you guys opened your arms and welcomed me. You know what I mean? You know, I'm from uptown. You guys from Queens. You know what I mean? It wasn't none of that. Oh, he's an uptown dude in Queens.
Right.
You know what I mean? You guys open arms. You accepted me. So I got the utmost respect for you guys also. And y'all guys' visions is like mine. Y'all here for the kids.
Right.
So, you know, you're here for the kids. That's what we're going to do.
Right.
You know, so y'all family, man. You know what I mean? Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Yo, Kev, what's good, man?
What's the deal, yo? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. You on my list. You going to stay now, man. P that too. I might got to move him to 3 or 4 now.
Yeah, man, move Rodney down, man. They be bragging too much, man. You gotta stay humble to be on top, yo.
He making me look. Tiny, shout out to my man Stills, man. Much love to everybody. Yeah. You're gonna see me on Saturday.
Got you.
Out.
All right, so I could go with you then.
All right.
Javon calling in. Thanks for calling in. You know, so he asked us if we wanted to step in so he could get back up in the building. So me and Kev, we stepped to the plate. I didn't even know. I didn't even know like where you was from because you was a cool brother. So that's all that mattered. I didn't even know because when you had your birthday party last year in City Island, and then I said to Javon, I said, yo, why you having this party in the Bronx? Yeah, like, yo, man, you live in the Bronx. I was like, yo, so we saw you in the Bronx and we was out there at the 50-year hip hop thing.
Right.
And I saw you. I was like, yo, man, I'm just looking out. You came all the way up here. I didn't know you was already up there.
That's down the
You
block,
know?
man.
I was like, but that still was love, you know, that you came and you represented us. You know, we really appreciate that. We was on over there with
I'm by the Fordham side now, by Fordham.
Yeah.
I don't know it well. That's by Gun Hill?
Nah, Gun Hill further over east.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but he having a party on Saturday. You gonna roll up there with him? Nah, his party being the box. Nah, but that's the whole thing. All right, we got another caller. All right. AMF show.
Yo, what's up, Rod?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
This your boy Janal.
Hey, Janal, what's up, man? What's up? What's going on? You got Big Mark in the building. You got Big Mark in the building.
Oh, man, you know I had to call in for this one.
Yeah.
What up, Doc? What up?
Oh, no, you know what I mean? I got to come pay my Uptown brother some respect, you know?
No doubt.
Tell him, man. He like the big homie in the neighborhood now.
Hey, yo, you know, I just want him to respect, first of all, that I am the better shooter than him. He be in the gym bluffing.
All right, Doc. Don't start it. Look, we could go 5 spots, 20 out the spot.
Yo, Rod, then I had to make him understand my legacy that I got in Ajax.
You know,
thanks to you with Shy and Hood.
You know, you definitely got it. You was one of the kids that was running around taking everything, you know. So you definitely deserve it.
Nah, but we definitely got to give Marcus flowers, though. You know what I'm saying? Like Hood was saying, how much we appreciate Mark in the neighborhood. Like, even though like he ain't from there, it's like he's from there. He's
from there. You know,
therefore, you know, he hold the kids down as much as we do.
Yep. And I gotta give you your flowers too, because I see the things that you doing right now with the kids too. So you know, all of that is great. All of that is a great thing, and it's all needed. It's all needed.
Oh yeah, but I get that from y'all.
Yeah,
from y'all, from you know what I mean, the family.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, definitely.
I appreciate all y'all.
Thanks, Dot. Thanks. Appreciate you too, bro. You already know.
Thanks,
yo, Mark. You know you my guy, Mark. Just showing my love, showing I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Hey yo, Kevin Legend. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You still number one to me, baby.
My man, thank you, yo. Thank you.
Yeah, that's Jannard. That's that big man, the big man.
You the only one I seen with a hat to the back in the game get 40.
Hey, hey, you know.
I
That's
wanted
it.
to make the newspaper. I wanted my
Nah,
name in
but
the newspaper, so I went for it, man.
Man,
Yeah.
but y'all hold it down, man. I appreciate all y'all up there, man. Y'all all hold a legacy with us, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Thanks for
Thanks,
calling in.
I'll see you next week, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You in there Saturday, right? We gonna get into all that
Yes,
in a
sir.
little while.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
All
pull
right.
up, Doc. Pull up.
All right.
All right.
All right. Peace. Peace, Jannard.
Norman Edwards, K. Dior. That's my grandfather.
All right. Big Mark. Shout out to Norman Edwards.
That's
Shout
my
out-
man. 24 hours Norm. That's him.
All right. Shout out to K. Dior.
I got a question for you, man. How you feel about how the game has changed? You think it's for the better, or did the game get weaker?
The game, it's more entertaining. It's not fundamentally sound anymore. It's more athletic.
Okay.
I prefer like a Knicks Miami, Knicks Indiana game, you know what I mean? 99, 86, something like that. I prefer one of them games, Knicks Chicago.
Any 90s game.
Yeah. I mean, they putting up 160, 170, 150. I mean, that's like 2K. It's 2K.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, like in the All-Star game, like back in the days
That's
in the All-Star
disgusting.
games, they used to really play.
Yeah, at least
Like-
the fourth quarter, they locked in. Okay,
But,
we're
but
gonna
I'm
win this.
saying, but them dudes used to really be playing against each other.
Yeah.
But
They
you know
really
what it
wanted
is?
the MVP.
The
Yeah,
problem
wanted
is
to
now
win.
these guys are too cool. Everybody's cool, and everybody's friends. Also, like, I'm gonna jump to something else in that, like the dunk contest. Nobody want to lose no more.
So they don't get
You know
it.
what I mean, right? I mean, like LeBron, my guy, your guy too, Kev, right? No, but like
Nope.
LeBron, I mean, like
Nope.
him and a lot of cats,
Yeah,
they don't
but
get
Doc-
in the dunk contest
but,
because
like-
they don't want to lose.
Yeah, but like Doc, Jordan,
Yeah.
Dominique,
Even Kobe got a couple. Even Kobe got some dunk contests. I give him
Yeah.
that. I give him that. I
Yeah.
mean, these guys don't want to lose because they're worried about their business. Every player now is a business. Every player is a brand. So they don't want to diminish their brand in no way. Like my ego can't have me losing the dunk contest to this guy.
right?
So that's the problem with that. Even with the All-Star game, I mean, cats
Man, this
just want to.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's horrible.
They almost scored 200.
Yeah, it's
points.
not even fun watching this.
I mean, I was like, I waited around all day for this crap. I was
The
like,
only-
I was pissed, man.
only good thing about it.
the lady All-Star game was
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
They was really
No,
playing.
They were
each other.
balling. They were balling.
I was
Only
like-
good thing about the All-Star game, me and my boys go to Cigar Lounge. We smoking and drinking. We smoking
Right,
cigars and
right.
drinking. So we just having fellowship. I mean,
Right.
we're not even watching the game all the way. I mean,
Right,
we just
right.
chilling. I mean, they can have
Right.
it. They can have it. They can have
It's not what it
Yeah.
used to be.
it. No, not at
Yeah.
And
all.
I can't get
definitely
used to 7-footers shooting threes and
Yeah.
bringing the ball up. You know, to me, I take that away from them, man. You know, that takes points away from their talent to me, yo.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about your all right, so your public announcement. Go ahead. Let's talk about it.
All right,
man.
here we go.
All right.
Saturday, September 7th at the Garden, 3392 East Tremont Avenue. I'm having my birthday party. The theme is called Something About Blue.
All right.
Any shade of blue.
Okay.
You don't have to wear blue, but that's just
Okay.
the theme.
Yeah, 'cause last year you had a white party and
Right,
had
yeah.
black on.
I had to stand out. I had to stand out. But I'm wearing blue this year.
Oh, you're wearing
Yeah,
blue?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
all right,
Yeah,
all
my
right.
family picked out my outfit, so I'm wearing blue this year.
Okay.
But it's the doors open at 5:00. It's from 5 to 3 a.m. I have
Damn.
yeah. I mean,
That's a
you know
long
what it
damn
is?
time, yo.
Right, but you know what? I have, but no, it's crazy. It's different shifts of people. Some come
I
early,
get you.
Right.
some medium, and some stay late.
Right.
I got 3 different DJs. I got my team, Black Rain, my
Black
man
Rain.
Mike Matrix. I got my man Sugar Free. Then I got my brother Bronx, LA Love. You heard of him? He used to DJ for Fat Joe, Pun. All
Okay.
I mean, so you know, he's like world renowned. That's my guy. That's my bro.
Okay.
So
Party's
he's
come a long
DJing.
way, boy.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
party. Yeah, they come along. See, you know what it is? Like Uptown it's a whole different thing. The party scene uptown, like it's not what it used to be, but it's still a big thing. Yeah, I mean, there's parties uptown almost like every night. You can go somewhere
in the Bronx.
in Bronx, Harlem. Yeah,
Remember last time we went to the Bronx?
there's parties almost everywhere. But you know what though? I'm gonna say this. Like I've been promoting now 12, 13 years.
Yeah, so let's get into that. Like, what got you into that? Because
what got me into promoting?
I was like, I went to your party, and then I said, yo, man, yo, Mark, I like, yo, it's party, and then Jay Barney told me, yeah, man, like he do that.
Yeah.
I was
listen,
I started seeing you on Instagram. I probably the last one to join social media. Then I started seeing, I was like, oh, all right, look at me doing that. Let's talk about that.
All right. Shout out to my man Ed Paper. You know him as Tricky T.
Okay.
All right. I met him 13, 14 years ago at a mansion party, and we were just kicking it. And I told him I had a birthday party coming up. So he was like, "Yo, come do my your birthday at this spot that's not open anymore, called the Garage." It's all right, fine. So he said, "Yo, I'm gonna give some tickets. You know, you can make some money up the tickets, whatever." So off the rip, I sold 75 tickets for people to come to my party. Okay, that's a lot. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's a lot. You know, so he saw that. Yo, I got a team, first class. So it was a bunch of cats. You know, he was the head promoter. So I got down with that. So then after a while, you know, he put me onto the game. He showed me how to do it. Okay. Then myself, my bro Hank, and it was two females, Sha and Tony. We was all part of first class, and we kind of broke off and started our own thing called Touch a Class.
Touch a Class.
Because you had first class with E Papers. Okay. Then you had Touch a Class with me, Tony, Sha, and Hank.
Okay.
And then, you know, we did our own parties. But then after a while, Sha dropped off, Tony dropped off, and then it was just me and my boy Hank for years. But then after a while, you know, Hank got tired of the party scene. So, you know, he stepped off. So I kept going. So, you know, so I teamed up with my man Tunes. It's called Black Rain Entertainment. Now we got Black Rain and Touch a Class. So we combine, we do parties together. Right. So that's how that came about.
Right. And then you do great things, right? Because you know, last year around Christmas time.
Oh yeah, we do toy drives. We have different themes. That's our way of giving back. We're trying to think of doing like a ski trip or something. You know, want to do something for the people. And the thing is, with our party, not knocking young people, but I don't really do the young crowd because I just don't want to get involved. It's a lot after it. So what I like to provide a safe environment for people.
Right.
Most of them working people. Right. They don't want to come out. I only do my events once a month because people our age and a little younger, nobody want to party every week. Right. I know I damn sure I don't have the energy to do it. So once a month, we do it once a month, every last Saturday. So this party coming up, it's even though it's the beginning of the month because it's my birthday. My birthday is on Sunday. My party's Saturday. So this is why it's going down.
Happy
there.
birthday, man.
Thank you, bro.
Like you had like a coat drive.
No, we do a toy drive, we do a coat drive. There's we deal with a homeless shelter where we give toys, we give coats. And I like to shout out to everybody that support Touch a Class and Black Rain, because every year we get mad toys and coats and clothes to people less fortunate. So so like that's real big, and that brings a smile to us. We love that part. That's dope there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that fit the one word that you said, right?
Yeah, Karen. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And you know what? And Javon, I remember that from now on. The one word to describe yourself. See, I'll be missing. You have to give me. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, but man. But I went to a few of your events.
I appreciate that also.
And I'm like, I'm older, so I came early.
Well, hold up. Did you enjoy yourself?
I had fun, man.
There you go. That's what
it was definitely a vibe. It was definitely a vibe.
What?
And when I was leaving, people go, "Where you going?"
That's our slogan. It's the vibe. That's our slogan. It's the vibe. It's the vibe. That's our slogan. It's the vibe.
All right. Yeah, but it definitely was like a good time. And I said, oh, okay. So I'm doing it. The last time I came, I think I stayed a little later.
Yeah. That was cool though. That was cool.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
cool.
But you know, you deal with kids, so you deal with a lot of parents, you know. So, you know, if you could give like words of advice for parents of student athletes.
One, stay on top of your books, stay on top of your education, because like what Kev said, the chance of you going to the league is slim to none. You need it for a plan B. You need a plan B and C and D. I mean, especially being minorities. I mean, it's even harder for us to achieve. So, you know what I mean? You got to stay on top of your books. The ball is cool, but how many people really make it to the NBA? Yeah. I mean, the good thing is stay on your books, go to college, man, get a free ride.
Right.
You know what I mean? But also for the parents, you have to encourage the kids. Parents don't do that now. You know what I mean? They don't encourage their kids. Encouraging kids, show them that you care, spend time with them. Don't sit them in front of a video game and thinking you're loving your kid. You're hurting your kid. Now, don't get it wrong. Video games are cool, but it got to be a balance.
Right.
Like, I have kids 16, 17, 18 years old play video games. They can't tell you how much is 7 times 9. Or I have kids in high school. It's sad. I'll ask them how much is 8 times 8. They won't know. But I don't ask them that at first. My first thing is say, who's your favorite rapper? They'll tell me what their rapper is. All right, cool. Give me some bars from one of their songs. Da. Spit it all out. Cool, that's nice. How much is 8 times 8? They stuck. So my answer to that, I say, listen, if you put that same energy into learning, you can be really smart. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know what's important now, but that's where the parents got to come in and stress education.
Right.
And that's not being done.
It seems like I hate to say this, but it seems like it's cultural too, you know? Like I work at a hospital and I see these like African students come from Africa. And you know what they study, man? Biological genetics.
Listen, I got some African
what the hell is that?
Right. In my school, I work at A. Philip Randolph. I have African and some of them Indian kids. Some are going to Stanford. But
you understand what I'm saying, man? What is going on, man?
Because, you know, I mean, I hate to say it, not all. I'm not going to put every African-American kid in the same box, but they want to look fly. They want to be cool.
I get it.
You know what I mean? They want to be cool. They want to be him. They want to be her. You know what I mean? They want to be, what's this chick name? Sexy Red. You know what I mean? You know, so it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's like their goal is different.
Right. Yeah.
They're not focused on sports so much.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, sports and I die. You could go in the park in the summertime. And how many empty basketball courts? We were growing up. We played ball till 2-3 in the morning. I mean, we played ball all night. Yeah,
the parks was packed.
Parks are empty now.
We is coming up, and I go and sometimes you know I be riding around and I look in some of the parks, and I'm saying like when we was coming up, we had like 3 or 4 full courts, and every court is full. Every court, everybody playing on everwe court. It's not like that. And then you go. Right, then you could go to another park. It's the same thing. You could go. We used to come out here to Long Island. Go just ride out here. Yo, let's see if you guys is balling out here.
Or go park the park and play up.
Right, that's what we used to do. But everywhere you went, people definitely was balling. You know, you know. So
Anaja said, "Do you ever regret not doing something?" Who is that directed towards?
Big Mark?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Paris? What's up? Do I regret not doing something? Yeah, I got a lot of regrets. Yeah. One is I should have went to Westinghouse.
You should have reclassed before it was reclassing.
Yeah.
You should have reclassed before they had a name for it.
On a serious note, my mom's passed 24 years ago, right? And one thing I regret about that, as I got older as a man, I felt I did a lot. But you know how you always feel you could do more?
Right.
So deep down in my heart, I felt I could have done more and I didn't. So that's something I do regret. I regret that more than anything. Like spending more time, like take my mom's away, do stuff like that with her before she passed, I regret something like that. That's like my biggest regret.
How old were you when that happened?
My mom's passed in 24 years ago, so I was in my mid 30s.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a similar experience. I
Yeah.
was like 27.
Yeah.
You know.
So that's it. So that's hard. And you know, touchy subject for all three of us, you know. You know, but
Our moms put us here.
yeah,
That's right.
You
And I'm
shout
sure-
them out, yo.
and I'm sure she appreciated what you did do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel the same way sometimes. You know, I wish you wish, because you always felt like there's something else that you could have done. You know, so you know, so.
All right, let's go to another.
Let's go. You mess around, so everybody started crying up in here. You know.
Let's go to Friday note.
Yeah, man. So
My party Saturday.
yeah, the
September 7th.
party September 7th. What is it? Black Rain.
Black Rain and Touch of Class.
Touch of
Something about
Class.
Blue. Something about blue.
Something about
At the
blue.
Garden, 3392 East Tremont Avenue.
Yeah.
The Bronx.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
BX.
But the whole thing is that this is the same place where you had where the last time I came, right? On Tremont, right? Or somewhere the same.
Oh yeah, no, same place.
But you know, like when people think like I'm listening to Cat, when people say the Bronx,
The Bronx,
you
yeah,
go,
yeah.
you like,
Nah,
yo,
listen,
you know, it ain't the
it's-
Bronx
no.
with the bird buildings
Nah,
back in
yeah,
the day.
it's different.
Nah, it's gone.
The
The
Bronx.
last that I heard. Yo, them ninjas from the Queens.
Nah,
Oh,
it's cool.
He
It's
talking
cool.
about when we used to come out there
Yeah, no, it's
back in
different.
the
Listen.
days.
We
I'm from
gathered,
Brooklyn.
we was
Look,
like, yo,
I'm
yo.
from Brooklyn. I mean,
Yo.
I didn't do the Bronx back then either, but
No,
it's
man.
different
Head
now.
for
It's
that
different
door.
now.
Yeah. You know, Shy. You know, he liked like when we used to go up to the Bronx and T Connection, but Shy was like he's like younger than us, so he didn't know what was really going on. You know what I'm saying? So, but the funny thing now is like some of the people who we the coolest with now is from the Bronx.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
right,
as far
yeah.
as in this hip hop, like some of the people we the coolest with, they from up there. So you know that's all love. On every show, you know, Tiny, you had to prep me this time. You know, words of encouragement for anybody. Like, you know, because you know you're doing great things, you know, and you doing like you multifaceted, right?
All right. What I would say, one is pray. I mean, I pray. I could be walking down a block. I pray. I get in my car. I play gospel music. I pray. You know what I mean, I pray a lot for certain things. That's one. And another one, I would tell anybody, especially a young kid. I say this to my kids a lot. What you do today affects your tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So I say that to them a lot. You know what I mean? You know, and they sit there and look like, then I explain it to them. Then they get it. You know what I mean? And that goes true with anybody, not just
Right.
a kid, an
Right.
adult. I mean, like 10 seconds of doing something dumb can cost you your freedom or your
Yeah,
life,
could
your
ruin
everything.
your
You know what I
whole
mean? Like,
life.
yeah. So you know, like,
yeah,
you got to pay attention to that. Be cognizant of that.
yeah. That's some good words of encouragement, and that's very important because, like some young people, you know, they feel like they could just take off from life. Well, not just young people, you know, some people in general, you feel like you could just take off from life. You feel like you could just go like months and years and don't do nothing, you know, but you don't realize that the time that you're spending not doing nothing, when you go and do try to do something, then you got to explain that. Like you got to explain any gaps in your life. You can't just, you know, you just can't stop. You know, you got to be going to school. You got to be working. You have to be doing something. You know, just being, you know, like trying to, try to be something positive in the society. You got to be doing something, man. So that's some excellent words of advice, man. You know. So we got 5 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anything you just want to talk, anything you want to kick it about, we got 5 minutes. You know?
LeBron is just athletic, yo. He's not the best.
Yo, I said last week, we had Eric Brooks that used to play for Fordham, right? We had him up here. He asked me who I felt the best player was, right?
What'd you say?
I said Jalen Brown.
Because he makes the most.
Yeah, he make the most, but,
hey,
It's like
he could check. Hold up. He could check anybody, right? He could check anybody. He could score. He a champ. Why we started saying Jordan was great?
No,
Because he played defense.
How you gonna mention Jalen Brown and Jordan in the same sentence? Come on, really? Come on now, stop now. See now,
Jordan was a young man. How you know what this dude gonna do in the next few years?
All right, well, we gotta wait and see then. We gotta wait and see.
The biggest thing I want to see is, you know, you're talking about all the things that you're gonna do for your community. I'm waiting to see you do it now, bro. That's what I want to see. You know, that's what I want to see. Like, I want to see, you a millionaire now. And you talk about millionaire, you're a millionaire now. You talk about what a millionaire could do. I want to see you do it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see you do it. You know, I mean, I respect your game, you know, but I want to see you do it. So I'm surprised you ain't say Brunson was the best, you know?
No, Brunson. Hold up, Brunson's a top 10 player right now, though. He's a top 10 player right now. 10? Yeah, he's top 10 now. He's top
too
10. Short
to be the best.
Nah. Well, I'm not gonna say that height is the reason why he's not the best, but he's one of the top 10 players in the game right now. If you had to pick 10 players, he's one of the top 10 players. I mean, to me, he is.
Give me a small player that was the best in the league.
Tiny Archibald.
I was gonna say
the best in the league.
He was one of the best.
A point guard.
Yeah,
but he was averaging.
But he was averaging 30, averaging 30 and 10 assists.
We talking Pete Maravich. We talking that era.
He was killing them though. He was when he was playing for Boston.
I mean, I'm not gonna say Tiny was the best, but he was one of the better players.
He was a great point guard.
Right.
He was the best player in the
average.
league.
He was averaging 30 and 10 assists.
The only player to ever do that. Only player in NBA history.
I never considered Nate Archibald to be the best player in the league.
No, I'm not saying he was the best. He was one of the best in his time.
Okay, I'll say that.
Yeah, he's one of the best in his time. Yeah.
But that's one midget.
Right.
I'm sorry.
That's not politically correct.
That's one small person.
We got 2 minutes now. Big Mark birthday, Saturday,
September 7th.
September 7th.
At the Garden, 3392 Tremont Avenue. Doors open at 5. It's free from 5 to 6. After 6, from 6 to 9, it's a little $10 and go a little high after 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, I believe. But come up, pull up, come show me some love, man. We're gonna have a good time, man. It's gonna be a nice time. Shout out to my team. Black Rain, Touch the Class, Lady Di, my DJs. You got LA Love, Mike Matrix, and my man Sugar Free. Shout out to my family. Thanks for the support.
All right. Yeah, we got 1 minute left.
All
right, man. Shout out to my family. This is the AMF show. Thanks again, Big Mark, for coming through. Appreciate you. You know, all the things that you do, all the things you do for our hood, all the things that you've been doing. We appreciate you. You know, we got mad love for you. All right.
And I'm sorry to cut you off, Ra, but I want to thank you and Cav and Tiny also for having me here, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. And
it was fun.
Y'all made my nervousness not be nervous. Man,
I tell you, man, it's a safe space.
Yo, I was nervous for 3 days. I'm like, oh man, come on.
Yeah, but this is the Almighty Force AMF show. Me, my man, Big Kev, my man Big Mark, Tiny in the building. All right, Big Ra, Almighty Force brothers, be signing off. Peace, everybody. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Good night.
What's this thing at?